You know, life has a weird way of twisting the knife when you least expect it. Imagine this. A woman so lost and broken that she tries to end it all by rolling her wheelchair right into the path of a moving car. But fate had other plans. And the driver? The very child she'd abandoned years ago in a slum. Now a man who's about to change everything. Yeah, that happened. Let me back up a sec and tell you how it all began. There was this young woman, just 20, named Maya. She was the kind of girl who lived life on her own terms, no apologies. They called her the city's wild rose, a beauty with a reckless heart, who slept around for money and didn't care what anyone thought. Her parents devout church folk, with her dad a pastor, and her mom always had decided to disown her when they found out about her lifestyle. But Maya didn't care. She thought life was about savoring every moment, every thrill, and kids? No way. She'd had abortions before, swearing off motherhood to keep her freedom intact. One day, Maya found out she was pregnant again. She wanted another abortion, like before, quick, painless, done. But the doctor warned her, Maya, this can't happen again. You risk losing your life or your ability to have kids forever. She brushed it off, angry, went to another clinic, but the warnings piled up and the truth hit hard. She couldn't risk it. Pregnant, scared, and alone, she made a decision. She moved to another city, far away, and 9 months later, she gave birth to a beautiful boy. But instead of love, she felt disgust. The baby was a burden, a reminder of months she'd hated. So one night, she took him to a nearby slum, left him there without a second thought, and walked away. Didn't even look back. The baby cried through the night, but Maya was gone, telling everyone she'd been abroad. Enter Namdi and Ninkechi, a married couple who found the crying baby in the slum. No kids of their own, they decided to take him in. They named him Ezra. Despite their modest life, they loved him fiercely. His smiles lit up their world. Even as whispers in town branded him the slum baby. Ezra knew the whispers. He felt the sting. Slum demon's son. They called him, singing cruel songs at school. It broke his heart. But Nambi held him tight and said, You're my son. Don't let anyone else's words define you. Meanwhile, Maya's life went on a different path. She became involved with a wealthy politician named Senator Adari, hoping for security and a future. He had multiple wives, but that didn't stop him from pursuing Maya. Money flowed, status rose, but marriage? Never. She grew older, childless, desperate for a family and the respect she craved. Doctors told her she couldn't conceive. She prayed, begged God for a child to seal her place as the senator's wife. As Maya spiraled, Ezra thrived. Top of his class, scholarship to university, dreams of becoming a doctor, anything to help kids like him. He didn't know his real mother, but he wanted to change the world, to prove the doubters wrong. One day, fate dealt Maya another cruel hand. A car accident left her paralyzed from the waist down, trapped in a hospital bed, ignored by the senator who'd moved on. Alone, betrayed, and facing a future in a wheelchair, she hit rock bottom. Desperate, she hired a maid named Nala, who turned out to be a con artist. Nala and her boyfriend scammed Maya out of her savings and vanished. Homeless and penniless, Maya became a beggar on the streets she once ruled, sleeping in the very slums where she left her son. And then the impossible happened. One day, in her wheelchair, Maya rolled onto the street just as a car sped by. The driver slammed on the brakes to close for comfort. The man behind the wheel? Ezra, the boy she'd abandoned years ago. Tears streaming, Ezra rushed to her side. Are you okay, ma'am? I hope I didn't hurt you. Maya, broken and defeated, whispered, You should have hit me. I want to die. Ezra took her to the hospital, stayed by her side, and slowly, she started to open up. She told him everything, her past, her regrets. Ezra's heart pounded. Pieces clicked into place. The town where she said she left her baby? That baby was him. After some tests, it was confirmed Maya was Ezra's biological mother. Ezra fell to his knees, overwhelmed by a storm of emotions, anger, confusion, sorrow. He told his adoptive parents, Namdi and Ninkechi, who reminded him, We raised you. We love you. That doesn't change. They urged him to forgive. It wasn't easy. Ezra wrestled with his feelings, but in time, he chose forgiveness. He returned to Maya in the hospital with the test results in hand. Her eyes filled with tears as she whispered, my son is alive." They cried together, tears not just of sorrow, but hope. Maya began rebuilding her life. She thanked Namdi and Ninkechi for raising Ezra, dedicated herself to helping abandoned children, and found a new purpose beyond her past mistakes. But let's pause here. This story isn't just about a broken woman and her lost son reuniting. It's a mirror held up to society, the judgments, the stigmas, the harshness we throw at those who stray. Maya's choices were harsh, selfish, even cruel. But Ezra's path shows the power of love, forgiveness, and second chances. So what do you think? Was Maya a villain, a victim, or something in between? Can forgiveness truly heal wounds this deep? And what about society's role? Are we too quick to condemn, too slow to support? Drop your thoughts below. Let's talk about the lines between right and wrong, justice and mercy, and how we can do better for the mothers who fall and the children who rise.